Today we're going to make a Mickey Mouse design to put on a blanket. I'm going to click on images, and then right up here in the search bar I typed in Mickey, and you can see there are a lot of Mickey Mouse images, but I want to use this one. I like all the details in the ears. If you want to use the same image, you could type in this exact number in the search bar or type in the word Mickey. You do need to include this little number sign at the very beginning. So if I click on this image, it gives it a green outline, and that lets me know I have it selected. I can also see a small preview down here. So I'm going to insert that image. And now I want to put this on a blanket, so I want to make it as big as possible. So I am going to make it 11.5 inches wide. And that is the largest width you can cut on a standard Cricut cutting mat. And that is because even though it's a 12 by 12 mat, the Cricut takes off 1/4 of an inch on each side of the mat. So it just wants to make sure that you don't cut off the edge. So that means your actual cutting space is only 11.5. Now, when I first started making this, I thought I could just make it like that. But I wanted to see how it would look on a red blanket. So what I did was I inserted a square, and I made that square red and made it really big. And then I used my arrange to move it to the back. And that's how Mickey would look just on a red blanket. It'd be fine, but I didn't really like having Mickey Mouse's face all red. So I thought, what if I layered this with black and gray so that it kind of had that vintage Mickey look? So to do that, I need to make an exact duplicate of this image to layer it. So I am going to right click with my mouse on the image and click duplicate. The other way to do that would be to click on your image and just go right up here and click on the duplicate. It's kind of like doing copy and paste all in one button. So the second image, I'm going to go over here and change the color to gray. And now I want to make this one a solid shape that I can layer behind this Mickey. To do that, I'm going to use contour. Contour is a tool that allows you to turn on and off different portions of an image or hide different portions of an image. Because this image has so many tiny little cuts, it actually takes a while for the little hide contour pop-up window to populate all those images or cuts sections. So I'm going to pause the recording until it fills in. So now you can see a little preview of the Mickey Mouse image. If I wanted to just turn off certain sections, I could click on those to turn them off, or I could click on them over here to turn off different areas. But I know I want to make this a solid design, so I'm just going to click hide all contours. Now I can X out of here, and it's going to take a second to kind of update. And now you can see that the second one is a solid piece. So now I can click on this one and bring them together. And actually, the black Mickey is kind of going behind the gray one, so I'm going to grab him and go arrange to the front. And now I can line them up. I could even grab both of them and tell it to align to the centers to perfectly align them on top of each other. I think he's adorable, but now I started thinking about it, and since the blanket is going to be red, wouldn't it be cute if the red of the blanket showed through for his tongue? So now I'm going to click just on that gray layer, and I'm going to do that from the layers panel because I already have these all aligned. And I'm going to hit contour again. So now when this preview pops up again, what I want to do is just click on the tongue because I want that to be an open hole. I could also scroll through all of these, and if the previews were showing, I would be able to find the one that looks like the tongue and open it up. So you can see when I hover over it, it kind of changes color. So like right now, it'd be picking the whole Mickey. Right now it's the tongue. Now it's off. Can you see when I hover out over it how it changes color? So I think that is actually how I want it. And let's let Mickey update. And there you go. The hole for his mouth, or I'm sorry, for his tongue is open. So now when I press this onto my blanket, I'll first press the gray piece so it's solid, except for where the red of the blanket shows through his tongue. And then I'll layer the black over the top. I hope that helped you to understand how to use contour to alter your pre-existing Cricut images and designs. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel because I have lots of Disney Christmas projects planned for you and you don't want to miss them. Thanks.